when we talked about Eminem with the Houdini, and you got artists like Rakim who they gonna tell you every chance they get how great they are. And he's not that. All of his interviews, he's I would even define him as soft spoken. Humble. I would describe him as soft spoken and humble. And though when it comes to this hip hop culture, if you are that, or if you are that way, then I feel like you're not going to end up in some of these discussions.
That brings me to a question of humility versus arrogance. Which one do you feel like is more beneficial to the artist in today's era of hip hop? Is
Right.
it being more humble or being that guy that said, I am him?
When it comes down to everything, and most questions that I get like this, I'm going to always use the word balance. I'm going to always, because I feel like if there's a way you can be arrogant in your humility, then that's the perfect end all be all. You see what I'm saying? Even though it's an oxymoron when I put them two words next to each other, but that's just how life is, man. For me, like, it just seemed like there got to be a balance with the shit. If you just so humble all the time and just always, just fall back type, and I'm just Mr. Humble and humanity and humility, and then you doing yourself a disservice if you really is just that guy like that. And if you feel like that, man, I don't see nothing wrong with doing it. But at the same time, I can go to the other side and do that whole explanation with the opposite word type of thing.
There is a difference between arrogance and confidence, right?
Right. Well, I would say in the real world, yes. But in hip hop culture, the lines are a little more grayer, I would say. But overall, yes, I would agree with that.
If you're humble, but at times you're arrogant, it's like, how do you actually balance that? I found myself being arrogant at times, but at the same time, I am humble. And some people might point out the arrogance before they point out your humility. Like, always talking about how good he is and this. No, I don't. I do, but not all the time.
But it's easier to spot. Like, it's easier to spot somebody who you feel like is being arrogant. That just may be their confidence, and you at the time, you wasn't able to be that receptive of that confidence and took it as arrogance. So, but that's on you, though. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
I think he does display his confidence at times in his music, but I think he is more humble than anything. Could that play a part in why he's not big as what he should be?
Women, they like...
Yeah, go ahead, nigga. Go ahead.
A woman loves a boisterous man. Like, not all women. Let me throw that in there. But it's certain things about certain men that people gravitate toward.